Hi boys and girls, I'm very excited to read to you the chick life cycle. Last week we read books that were about eggs, and we know that there are a lot of oviparous animals or animals that come from eggs. This week we're going to focus in on chickens, one of my favorite oviparous animals, and really just one of my favorite animals to have as a pet because they first of all are really cool, and secondly they give you eggs. So chick life cycle. This is a non-fiction science reader. Chick life cycle. Has a table of contents. Chapter 1, Chicks and Chickens, page 4. Chapter 2, An Egg is Laid, page 10. Chapter 3, Time to Hatch, page 14. Chapter 4, Growing Up, page 18. There's also a glossary and comprehension questions on pages 23 and 24. A glossary is a place where they list words that you should learn and tell you what they mean. Chapter 1, Chicks and Chickens. Cheep, cheep, cluck, cluck. This book will tell you all about chicks and chickens. A baby chicken is called a chick. An adult female chicken is called a hen. So the girls are the hens. And an adult male chicken is called a rooster. So we have a hen and we have a rooster. And I know we've talked about this before, but usually the boy birds have fancier tails and more colorful feathers. Not all chickens look the same. There are more than 100 breeds of chickens in the world. All of the chickens in one breed have feathers with the same color and pattern. So, it says these pictures show 7 breeds of chickens. How is each one different? So if you go and you get chickens and you get buff Brahma chickens, all of your buff Brahmas will kind of look like this. These are white laced red Cornish chickens, silver Campines, New Hampshire Reds, Dominiques, Derby Redcaps, and White Leghorns. White Leghorns are one of the more common chickens. They're really good egg layers. This picture shows the main parts of an adult chicken. Chickens have feathers and wings, but they cannot fly very far. They get around by walking. So in the diagram, the title or the name of this diagram is parts of a chicken. The tail feathers, wing, claw. The red part that hangs down is the wattle, the beak, and the comb. On top of a chicken's head, that little red part is called the comb. It kind of looks like a comb, doesn't it? And then these are the wattle, the beak, the claw, their wings, and their tail feathers. Both hens and roosters have red combs and wattles, but chickens do not start out looking this way. Let's learn about their life cycle to see how they grow and change. Hey, we've talked about life cycles, haven't we? Circle of life. Chapter 2, An Egg is Laid. See this hen? She is laying an egg. Most hens lay 1 or 2 eggs a day. If the egg has been fertilized by a rooster, a chicken begins to grow inside. Fast fact: if an egg has not been fertilized, then a chick does not grow inside. These are the eggs we eat for breakfast. So for there to be a baby to grow inside of this egg, there has to be a daddy. There has to be a rooster around. If you have only hens, only girl chickens, there will be no babies inside the eggs. Also, if you put the eggs in the refrigerator, no babies will grow. So when you go to the grocery and buy eggs, there are no babies that could grow inside of those eggs. Let's take a peek inside a fertilized egg. It takes about 3 weeks for the egg to develop into a chick. So we're looking inside the egg. Day 1. The tiny red dot in this egg means a baby chick will grow inside. Day 5. So this is like if the mama hen starts to sit on the eggs and warms them up. By the 5th day, the chick to be is growing. At this point, it is called an embryo. 9 days. So the mom has been sitting on them for 9 days. The embryo continues to grow and change. Can you see a little eye? 21 days. Now the baby chick looks like a bird. It is almost ready to hatch. Chapter 3. Time to hatch. A hen sits on her eggs until it's time for them to hatch. She keeps them nice and warm. This is called incubation. When a chick is ready to be born, it uses its egg tooth to break through the shell. Fast fact. The lump on a chick's beak is called its egg tooth. So when a baby chick is just hatching, it has a tiny little bump on its top of its beak, and that helps it to like break through the shell. Now after it uses it and hatches, that will fall off and it won't have its egg tooth anymore. Peck, peck, peck. The chick pecks small holes around the egg. Then it uses its head to push open the shell. Chicken eggs can be white or brown. The chick keeps pecking and pushing. At last, the tired chick is out of its egg. Welcome to the world. It takes most chicks about 5 hours to hatch from their eggs. Chapter 4. Growing up. When a chick is first born, it doesn't look so cute. It is very wet and very sticky. But soon the feathers dry and become fluffy. This yellow fluff is called down. A group of newborn chicks is called a brood. The new chick explores the world with its mother and fellow chicks. There is much to discover. Chicks eat feed, which is a mixture of grains. It helps them grow strong. The little chick gets bigger and bigger. It learns how to make a cheeping sound. This helps the chick's mother find it. Cheep, cheep. In a few weeks, the chick sprouts feathers and a tiny red comb and wattle. In a few months, it will be all grown up. Excellent. A 5-month-old female chicken is old enough to lay eggs. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you learned something. Talk to you soon.